This last hill run, the sandbag carry, was just all heart. Half legs, half heart, though. Mostly, I think it was a big heart event.
We are trying to bring in some traditional gym, CrossFit type exercises and combine them with some more real world activities that are demonstrative of elite fitness. We have an example over here of a real world activity right now. Is someone using a hammer to drive a stake into the ground? Is that what's happening? So that might end up being something we could incorporate, right? The guy who could pound a stake, for example, if we're just gonna throw something random in there, would be fitter, who could do more stakes in less time, or who could pound the same stake faster. It's a test of fitness.
Right now we're setting up for the row and the drive a stake wad. And just trying to make sure we get the spacing down properly now, because there's obviously going to be hammers flying around pretty wild, I imagine. So.
Now we were playing over here because the fourth event, as we all know now, is in fact a hammer stake. It's a row hammer stake.
The rowing and the spike, driving that spike into the ground. It's going to be interesting. I think we're all excited to see what it's all about.
Here's what's going to happen. You're going to row 500. Your stake and sledge are going to be out there next to your rower. You're going to get up, you're going to go. There's a designated section that you're going to drive these in.
The ground has been dug out, repacked with even terrain, even dirt, gravel, and packed consistently so that all the athletes in that region that are working within that trough will be working in very consistent dirt. It's not random, there's no rocks in there, no one's gonna be hitting unexpected obstacles.
Start pounding, figure out how to do it. Once you get it started and going, you have to drive it. You have to drive it until you cannot see any more red. The judge, once all the red is gone, that's when you're done. What's gonna happen is, you're gonna drive it and it's gonna do this little shifting thing. And there's gonna be this kind of hole, this little hole in the ground, and you can get it past that and the judge could still see red. If you could still see red, cover it up with your feet, and if the red's gone, you're good. Show the judge you're good. If there's still red showing, hammer it in deeper.
I think the women are going to do better than we expect them to. I think that this next one is all about accuracy. And I think that this is going to be a big event for the women. There will be a few that really struggle, but I think overall, I think CrossFit women are prepared for it.
Very top of the hill. Not even on the swing. That's always what if I gave you a Bud Light?
Not everyone has eye protection, and so we need to make sure everyone's back for safety reasons. Safety first.
Everyone's gonna have Smith glasses. Smith Optics provided glasses for everyone. You get to keep them. And make sure you wear them on this as eye protection. Seriously, we don't want people getting eye injuries. Don't go too fucking crazy on these swings, all right? If you miss and split your hammer, you have to come back over here to the wall and grab another hammer. It's gonna happen if we don't say this. Don't get up here and like get so excited and go to put the first tap in. Make sure, actually, good rule right here, when you're setting it, make sure your hand's on the red, not above the red for these initial taps. Choke up really high. For those of you who've never swung a sledge, you're gonna hit your thumb. So make sure you choke back. Have some preservation going on. Don't snap your fingers on this. This is gonna be fun. Ten seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Caity Sloan, back to the rower. Choke up really high. For those of you who've never swung a sled, you're gonna hit your thumb.
Cover it up.
Oh my God.
Caity Sloan, fastest time in this heat. Kalista Pappas finishing up strong. Let's bring her in.
That's cool to have an event like that in the CrossFit Games.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's something nobody's ever done before. So you just like gotta have fun with it, right? Because you don't know how it's gonna go.
Nicole Gordon, give it up for Nicole Gordon.
I've done some swinging before, just hitting a tire. So I kind of knew how to do it, but the hardest part was hitting the stake every time. So it's a lot more efficient just to do this thing.
Bring her home, bring her home. Hey, did she smash her finger?
I think she broke her finger.
With the hammer?
Yeah.
Ladies, bring it in. Nicole Gordon just fucked up her finger. All right, so be careful where you hold these hammers like we briefed and where your hands are placed when you're swinging.
She choked up too much?
I didn't see it, but I just saw her probably choked up too much. That's probably what it was.
She finished.
She finished though. Wow, okay. All right, good. Good for you guys too.
Oh yeah, it's awesome to be here. It's a completely different feeling than last year. I think this is a great format. Adding a long event. It definitely, doing the long event first takes the edge off people and makes them work harder. It was actually not as bad as I expected. Just because I know the hill, and so I just paced on the hill and tried my best to sprint on the flat part.
DeMarco dropped out, heat exhaustion. Bill called me over and just to tell me.
You want to be on top every single time you do it, and I think it says something about who you are and what kind of competitor you are, and where you stand if you do make the podium. I'm not saying I'm going to, but I'm going to work my ass off to get there. Will I be disappointed if I don't get there? Yes. Did I work my ass off? Yes.
can't wait to drive the stake into the ground. I've never done it. So I've been calling everybody I know that camps and asking them, like, you got any tips for me? So I'm pumped about that. I think it'll be fun.
1 minute. Lisa Ray.
A lot of my training I call BC, before CrossFit. A lot of the athletic things I used to do. And it's been just long enough that, 37, maybe that will make a difference. But I do know in my own workouts, in comparison to other people in our gym, I do feel like I recover pretty quickly still.
30 seconds. I like the anticipation, like that 1 minute countdown, and everyone's like, you know what I mean? Ten seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Michelle Benedict holding a 139 pace.
This is an interesting challenge because the row is taxing. The rower is a fantastic device for wrecking human beings. The faster you get off the device, the sooner you get to the stake, you're in the lead, you're trying to win. But you could very easily cut 10 seconds off your row time and fatigue yourself so much that pounding that stake into the ground becomes almost an unreasonable task. So there's going to be some very intelligent strategy needing to happen. So your ability to go hard, get off, do something demanding that is also requires a very high level of coordination and accuracy, and then get immediately back into the rower and go at very high output. It's an extraordinary event.
Holly Bobsins back to the rower. Holly, sub 100. Michelle, Vieux, sub 100. They're going after it. Holly, 601. She took this heat. Michelle, Vieux. 605. Lisa Ray, 647.
Having a CrossFit Games?
It's unusual, unexpected, something different. Nothing unfair about it. We gotta apply this shit we learned to like our real lives, and we do this stuff. I don't, but somebody does. I've swung a hammer at large surface area before. Roofs and tires. Turns out they're a little bigger than the stake. Missed it a few times, but managed to put my core to extremity to use. Turns out that actually works.
How happy are you with your current placement?
I am fabulously happy. fact I'm at the games is huge, and then like I'm still here. That's pretty cool. I never would have thought. So yeah, it's just the big giant chipper, just one at a time. You know, the regionals were tough for me. I was pretty nervous, like more than I thought I would be. This day, I've just been having fun, and it hasn't been a mental mind game at all. This workout had me the most nervous of any of them, and I actually got more sober for it because it's unknown, and anything that's unknown for me definitely makes me more nervous. But so I was definitely pretty little amped up on this one. The rest of them have just been like, let's just do this, however it's going to turn out. So, you know, interesting.
I've talked to a couple of the athletes who are pretty fierce competitors that have done really well in the past, and you know, they're concerned about, you know, their ability to keep going. It's a lot of events. It's definitely, I mean, it's hard. There's no question in my mind that it's hard. Sort of glad I didn't qualify, especially when I was up at the top of the run. But the bottom line is people are doing it, and you know, it's like Tony said in the last movie. It is supposed to test the fittest athletes on earth, and it's got to be one hell of a test.
Three, two, one, go. First blower off. Don't forget that equipment. Jill making a lot of progress. Eddie Hogan back to the rower. Once they get it that far down, they're gonna go ahead and leave it there. They're gonna come back with their sledge. Come back with sledge. The tight race. Kristen McReynolds, Caity Hogan, Frieling. Kristen McReynolds, 6:21.
Ow!
6:21.
Nice job. You got that sucker in there like nobody's business.
My
That's right.
daddy's a ranger.
Your dad's a ranger? Nice.
So my daddy's a ranger.
It helps to be able to watch people go first.
Yeah.
That's an advantage.
What did you learn from watching other people go?
Don't swing. Don't swing. Go slow. Don't look away.
Just keep tapping it.
only pay attention to your own work. Try to get it in. Slow and steady wins. Slow and steady. Under more. Come on. You can do it. Push.
Yeah, come on, let's go power.
It's funny because, again, it's like any CrossFit workout. You don't see on paper how it burns your forearms to do this combination. It's just as CrossFit as everything else. It's just as CrossFit, but it's just different. It's awesome. Hard as hell.
Yeah.
But fun, which is good because sometimes we lose the fun of it when we do the same workouts too much. This is great because it's exactly what we need to make it fun again.
Is it hard not to get excited when you start doing well?
No, because I told myself at the beginning not to. I was like, because if that happens, my hands going all over the place. It's like, don't change anything. So, it's all good, baby.
Does this environment right here, this like stadium environment, really like pump you up even more? Is it like?
I try to ignore it.
Yeah.
I can't pay attention to it.
Notice
I have extreme performance anxiety.
Yeah. You wouldn't be able to tell.
That's because I pretend they're not there.
Not so fun. I swear than like talking to people.
Svolítið mikið happagrein held ég, en ég vonandi gengur þetta bara. Það bara semina og vill til að koma sér að sleggju eða þú veist, hitta á hana jafnsteig eða eitthvað.
She was just talking about that she's now in the first place of the first 3 courses, and now it's a little bit of lottery of hitting the iron pole.
About 14 women.
Real one? A little one to tap in the walls at our garage.
When's the last time you swung a big hammer?
Not in a long time that I remember. I think last time I used a hammer was putting a picture frame up. Yeah.
There's really good, strong females out there this year. Like the pool is very strong. And so it'll be a good competition for sure.
In first place, Annie.
Thorisdottir.
Say it again.
Thorisdottir.
Annie.
Wow.
Pressure.
3, 2, 1, go.
There's a lot of coordination required in pounding that in. The athlete's trying to swing too hard. If you miss, you just spent all that time accomplishing nothing. What is it going to be more effective to go softer and faster and tight, bigger swings? That's going to be determined by how accurate you can be at the higher force.
Sarah Dunsmore, cranking away. Carey Kepler on the rower. Sarah Dunsmore, 533. Wow. How was that, Sarah?
That fucking hurt. I used to chop wood. That was hard though. Target's this big.
Who does your program?
It's a combination of CrossFit Durham and myself. The past 6 months or so, I've mostly programmed myself.
Time. 613, 613.
Tried to use as much hip. My forearm actually got me. I didn't think it was going to hurt as bad on my forearm. I think I was trying too hard with my shoulder instead of my legs, but it's wobbly. I got it on crooked. If I had it straighter, probably would have done a little better. I don't even know how I did it, in all seriousness. The workouts they fried me.
Do you hear all those people cheering there? Like when you're going? Like yelling your name?
Sometimes I hear my mom or Molly.
Yeah?
The Molly's from our affiliate. She's one of our athletes. I hear her sometimes in my mom's voice. I can hear through. And Josh.
And
It helps. Still hurts, but it helps.
what do you think about these, like this girl from Iceland that was right here?
The girl from Iceland, she's awesome. Right before we came out, she's like, this is going to be fun. I was like, are you kidding? She's like, oh, it was just a joke. She was so sweet, she's nice. Man, I don't know where she came from, but she's killing stuff.
You get along rowing with your eyes closed. Is that normal?
For me, yes. Focusing, staying focused. Not getting ahead of myself.
Jolie Gentry, 705.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with my steak. That was awesome. little bit patience. That's my advice.
Are you happy with the way your day's gone?
No matter what happens, I'm happy. I PR'd my deadlift. I made it through the run, and I was happy with that. And I just want to survive. I think everybody's at that point right now. On a normal day, this might not have hurt me as bad, but being that I did so much earlier, like it hurts you. So even if you think, oh, wall ball's no big deal, freaking A, well, it's gonna hurt. Like we don't have fresh legs and we don't have fresh shoulders. It's okay.
Was the spike friendly or was it as hard as it looked?
I can't get the damn pin in the ground.
How have you been doing?
Good.
Yeah?
I think I'm in 55th place after the third event.
Yeah?
I don't know where I'm at right now.
Awesome, good work.
She's cool.
Go on, Pryor, how was that?
It was rough.
I couldn't get that stick in the ground. And I forgot the hammer.
Next event is going to be the couplet.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I'm hoping to get some good rest in before then. If you asked me to do that right now, it'd be brutal.
How's the day going?
It's going good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy with all my workouts so far. Got one last one.
Are you surprised with your performance?
No. This is where I want to be.
I'm happy with my results so far. I couldn't be more happy, really. And I think I feel good, so it's good.
Right here. After event 4, we'll drop bottom 10.
So after the row and stake pounding sledgehammer, we're going to eliminate the bottom 10 athletes. Again, we have a little bit of controversy with this, the elimination. Some folks are saying, hey, I've flown all the way around the world. I should be able to compete all weekend. I don't buy it. It's a competition, it's a test. The rules are fair, you know. This isn't a party.
Bottom 10 women, starting from the bottom, working up. Rachel Steinbruckner.
It's been a journey. It's been a really long journey for me to get to here. You know, it's like, I didn't ever think in my life I would be considered an athlete. And to be on this list with these incredible women, you know, it's an honor. It's unbelievable. I kind of like pinch myself occasionally, like, am I really here?
Kalista Pappas.
Try to keep up with the young. I love it. Makes me a better person.
Gillian Mounsey.
And the things that I remember from the games are not so much me being out there competing, but they're like the people that I met, the experiences, the laughs that I shared with people. So I would never want to have missed out on that. That's what made the game special.
Ashley Smith, Carolina Atmore, Kimberly Malls.
I think before CrossFit, yeah, I was fit, and I think now it's just kind of been taken to a different level. And I love doing things that I never thought I'd be doing. I mean, I never did overhead squats before CrossFit. I never did clean and jerk or anything. And my weight on some stuff certainly isn't impressive or mind-blowing, but you know what? I'm doing my best.
Amanda Miller, Nadia, Candace Hamilton. Let's give them a round of applause.
CrossFit can be a party. CrossFit affiliates, it's a great place to set up workouts so anybody can play, anybody can work out, anybody can get fitter. That's not what this is. This is a weekend that's designed to test athletes, to push them to their limits and beyond, or find their limits at least. And if you're at the bottom of the heap as the day goes on, you're not the world's fittest, and that's what this is. We're trying to find the world's fittest.
Know the differences between stakes and poles, Sevon? I bet you do.
Is that it?
Thanks. A couple of sets of 1 minute at a shot.
You're in now. Here, I'll hold the camera. If I ask Dave, who's more high maintenance, me or you?
I think everybody's high maintenance in Dave's world.